To understand about the operators, let's take an expression. Result equals to a plus b multiplied by c. In this expression, the symbol equals to plus asterisk, which is a multiplication symbol, are operators that is used to perform operations with operands. Operands are variables or constants on which an operator operates. Here, result A, B, and C are operands. An expression is a combination of operators, constants, and variables. Operators are classified into three categories in C language: unary, binary, and ternary operators. Let's understand each one by one. Unary operators are those which act upon a single operand to produce the result. For example, -2 or a++. In this, minus and plus plus are unary operators. Unary minus, increment operator plus plus, decrement operator minus minus, not operator, address of, and size of are unary operators. Unary minus changes the sign of the operand and it also shows the sign of it. Plus plus and minus minus are called increment and decrement operators. Plus plus increases the value of the operand by 1 and minus minus decreases the value by 1. It can be written as plus plus a or a plus plus and minus minus a or a minus minus. Here a is the variable name. So if the value of a is 10, then plus plus a or a plus plus returns 11 and minus minus a or a minus minus returns 9. Not operator converts the true value to false and false value to true. In ANSI C, there are no true and false keywords. But true is represented by 1 or any non-zero value and false is represented by 0 in the C language. So if a equals to 10, which is non-zero and which is also true, so not a returns false, which means 0. Ampersand operator returns the address or memory location of the variable. So if we write ampersand a, then it shows the address of the variable a. Size of operator returns the size of the variable or the data type. For example, size of a returns true, returns 2 or 4 because integer variable takes 2 or 4 bytes in the memory to store the integer value. Binary operators are those operators which takes two operands. For example, a plus b or x greater than y. They are classified into arithmetic, relational, logical, bitwise, and assignment operators. Arithmetic operators are simply plus, minus, multiplication, division, and modulus operators. Forward slash is used to represent the division operator in C, and it gives the quotient, whereas percent is called the modulus operator which gives the remainder. Relational operators are used for comparisons between values and it returns 1 or 0 depending upon the condition. Note that in C language, equals to is the equality operator which returns 1 when both the values are same, otherwise returns 0. Whereas equals to is an assignment operator which assigns the value into the variable. Logical operators are used to evaluate two or more conditions. Logical AND returns 1 if all the conditions in the specified expression are true. Logical OR returns 1 if any one of the condition is true. Logical NOT converts the true to false and false to true. In this example, the value of A is 5, which is true, and the value of B is 0, which is false. So, the logical AND will give 0 as all the conditions are not true. Whereas logical OR returns 1 because A is 5, which is true. Logical NOT gives true for false condition and false for true condition. So, NOT of A returns 0 and NOT of B returns 1. You can see the table of AND, OR and XOR for better understanding. Bitwise operators are special operator set provided by C language. They are used in bit level programming. These operators are used to manipulate bits of an integer expression. We can simply say that they work with the bits. Please refer to the Computer Fundamentals book of any writer and learn the conversions between various number systems, 1's complement and 2's complement. You can understand the bitwise operator with this example. Left shift operator shift all bits towards left by a certain number of specified bits. Whereas right shift operator shift all bits towards right by a certain number of specified bits. The bit positions that have been vacated by the left shift or right shift operators are filled with 0. Left shift by 0 returns the same number. Left shift by 1 is equals to multiply a number by 2. Left shift by 2 is equals to multiply a number by 4. Left shift by 3 is equals to multiply a number by 8 and so on. Just like that, right shift by 1 is equals to divide a number by 2. And right shift by 2 is equals to divide a number by 4. So, if left shift 40 by 1, then it returns 80. And 40 left shift by 2 returns 160. Just like that, 40 right shift by 1 gives 20 and right shift by 2 gives 10. Assignment operator equals to is used to assign some values to the variable. For example, x equals to 10 means 10 is assigned to x. Let's take shorthand operators. Shorthand assignment operators are implemented to assign an expression to a variable in a shorter way. Here are some of the shorthand assignment operators. Plus equals to, minus equals to, multiply equals to are some shorthand operators. For example, take an expression. A equals to a plus 5 can be written as shorthand as a plus equals to 5. Here, plus equals to is a shorthand operator. Let's take another example. X equals to x minus y plus 10. It can be written as x minus equals to y plus 10. Here, minus equals to is a shorthand operator. It must be noted that the same operand must be on the both sides of the equals to operator. Ternary operator takes three arguments. The first argument is a comparison argument or expression. The second is the result upon a true condition. And the third is the result upon a false condition. Ternary operator is the shortened way of writing an if-else statement. It is also called the conditional operator. In the example, you can see that x will be 1 when a equals to 15 and x will be 0 when x equals to 6.